Have you ever been talking to a woman, feeling the connection grow stronger day by day, and then suddenly, without warning, everything goes quiet? The messages slow down. The energy shifts. The excitement that once felt effortless now feels distant, confusing, almost unreal. You find yourself staring at your phone, replaying every moment, wondering if you said something wrong, or worse, if she simply stopped caring. You're not the only man who's felt that storm inside. Silence from a woman hits differently. It pokes at your confidence, triggers old insecurities, and makes you question your worth. But here's the truth no one teaches men: a woman's silence isn't random, and it isn't meaningless. It's a psychological message, one most men never learn to read. Through Stoic love, you'll discover that her silence isn't a threat. It's an opportunity to understand her, understand yourself, and rise above the chaos with calm masculine clarity. Welcome to the channel, Stoic Love Wisdom. This is where lessons about love will help you better understand this complex emotion. In today's video, we will learn together about why did she suddenly become silent? Psychological facts that men do not know. These are things that can change the way you perceive love in life. Be prepared because the secrets and insights you are about to discover may make you look back at yourself and the relationships around you. Before starting, find a quiet space, put on your headphones and relax. Let your mind completely immerse in these shares and enjoy every wonderful moment. Are you ready to discover new things about love? Let's start this journey with us right now. Why did she suddenly go silent? The psychological truth men never hear, through the lens of Stoic love. Silence. It's the one thing every man fears in dating, yet it's the one thing nobody teaches men to understand. You know the feeling. Everything seems to be going well. She's texting you, laughing at your messages, opening up about her day, maybe even showing signs of real interest. And then, almost overnight, her energy changes. Her texts get shorter. Her replies slow down. Her enthusiasm fades. And then she goes completely silent. No explanation. No warning. No closure. Just silence. You stare at your phone, wondering what happened. You replay every conversation, analyze every detail, and ask yourself a question that burns every man from the inside. What did I do wrong? But here's the truth, perhaps the hardest truth. Her silence is rarely about you. It's about her psychology. Her fears. Her triggers. Her internal emotional world. And understanding that world doesn't require manipulation, guessing, or anxiety. It requires Stoic clarity. Because a Stoic man doesn't panic when a woman goes distant. He doesn't beg, chase, or spiral into insecurity. He observes, he remains grounded, and he responds with calm strength. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why a woman suddenly goes silent, the real reasons, the hidden psychology, and what Stoic love teaches men to do in response. Not guessing. Not hoping. Not overthinking. Understanding. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The first truth: a woman's silence is communication. When men think of communication, they think of words. But when women feel emotional conflict, they communicate through behavior. And silence is one of the loudest behaviors a woman can express. It can mean she's overwhelmed. She feels unsafe emotionally. She's confused about her feelings. She's afraid of getting hurt. She's testing your stability. She's losing interest. She needs space to process. Not all silence is the same. But silence is never random. A Stoic man understands this. Silence is a message, not a mystery. Your job is to interpret it, not react to it. Love is not only about happy moments, but also about challenges that help us realize our inner strength. It is through difficulties that we learn patience, tolerance, and how to love without losing ourselves. This is also the reason why I share stories here, so that you can find calmness and wisdom in your journey of love. If you feel these words touch you, please take a second to click like to spread this message. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe with the notification bell, to always be the first to receive new shares. Don't forget to leave a comment below, share your feelings or a lesson you learned after listening to this story. Each line you share is a way for us to connect and accompany each other. Now, get ready, because the next part will bring you even deeper insights. Chapter 2. Why Women Go Silent, the 9 Psychological Reasons Most Men Never Learn. Let's break down the psychological roots behind a woman's sudden distance. And for each one, we'll show the difference between person A, reactive man, and person B, stoic man. Reason number 1, she feels overstimulated emotionally. Women feel deeply. Their emotional world is intense, layered, and constantly moving. Sometimes a woman steps back not because she's losing interest, but because she's feeling too much, too fast. Her silence is her way of regulating her emotions, preventing herself from falling too quickly, avoiding emotional vulnerability before she feels safe. Person A, reactive man. He senses distance and immediately sends double texts. Asks, "Are you okay?" Over-explains. Chases validation. Panics. This makes her feel even more overwhelmed. Person B, stoic man. He stays calm. He gives space without resentment. He trusts in a connection without needing constant reassurance. She feels safe again. Her emotions settle. She returns. Stoic wisdom. Do not magnify what is already heavy in her mind. Reason number 2, she's testing your emotional stability. Women don't test consciously to manipulate. Most tests are unconscious, reactions to uncertainty. When she pulls back, she's often asking, will he crumble? Will he cling? Will he get angry? Or will he remain steady? Because masculine steadiness creates feminine safety. Person A falls apart emotionally. His behavior tells her, I can't handle your distance. Person B maintains peace. His behavior tells her, you're free. I'm steady. She trusts him more. Stoic insight. A man who cannot stay calm in uncertainty is not yet ready for connection. Reason number 3, she's afraid of getting hurt. Most women have been led on, betrayed, ghosted, manipulated, disappointed by men who seemed different. So when she meets a man she actually likes, fear rises. Silence becomes a shield. Person A takes her silence personally, gets emotional, pushes harder, confirms her fear. Men become unstable when I pull back. Person B doesn't react emotionally, gives space, keeps his frame. She thinks, this man isn't like the others. Reason number 4, she's losing interest, gradually or suddenly. Sometimes silence is simply the beginning of detachment. Not every connection is meant to last. Not every spark becomes a flame. A woman losing interest will reply slower, put in less effort, offer shorter responses, stop initiating, become emotionally flat. This is where stoic men shine. Person A refuses to accept reality, pursues harder, damages his self-respect. Person B Observes without judgment. Doesn't chase. Lets her go with dignity. Stays open to better alignment. Stoic principle. Do not cling to what is leaving. Not everything is yours to keep. Reason number 5. She's processing her emotions alone. Women often need solitude to think, reflect, make decisions, understand their own feelings. Her silence is not rejection. It's processing. Person A interrupts her process. Floods her with messages. Adds pressure. Person B allows her emotional space. Stays calm. Lives life normally. She returns feeling safe, not smothered. Reason number 6, she feels you're too available. Women desire presence, not desperation. When a man overinvests early, she instinctively backs away. Silence is her way of recalibrating the balance. Person A tries even harder, which pushes her further away. Person B maintains independence, keeps his purpose, holds emotional center. She becomes drawn to his mystery. Reason number 7, you triggered one of her insecurities. It may be something you said, a tone you used, a comment about another woman, a fear of not being good enough. Women often retreat inward when insecure. Person A demands explanation, gets defensive, makes her feel unsafe. Person B gives space, allows her feelings to breathe, reopens connection calmly later. She opens up without fear. Reason number 8, she doesn't know what she wants yet. Many women are unsure of their emotions in the early stages. Attraction takes time to crystallize. Silence is her way of slowing down, gaining clarity, checking her feelings. Person A tries to push the relationship forward too fast, kills the natural pace. Person B lets things unfold naturally. She feels no pressure, just presence. Reason number 9, she's mirroring your energy. Women reflect. If you withdraw, she withdraws. If you slow down, she slows down. Sometimes her silence is simply harmony with your shift. Person A panics, why'd she change? Person B stays consistent, recenters the connection through grounded masculinity. At this point, you may have seen yourself in the stories above, sometimes weak, sometimes strong, and sometimes not knowing what to do in love. But it is those moments that make us real and worthy of respect. If you feel the same, please click like to let me know you are here, accompanying me. And if you haven't clicked subscribe yet, don't hesitate, because every day I will share more stories and new lessons, to help you have a calmer view of love. Now, let's move on to the final part, where we will touch on deeper things. Chapter 3. What Stoic love teaches about her silence. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotion, it's about preventing emotion from controlling your behavior. When a woman goes silent, Stoic men practice 3 core principles. 1. Observe, don't absorb. Her silence is information. Not an attack. Not a rejection. Not a crisis. Be curious, not reactive. 2. Control the controllable. You can control your response, your composure, your self-respect, your attention, your behavior. You cannot control her emotions, her fears, her timing, her decisions. A Stoic man makes peace with that difference. 3. Respond with strength, not need. Neediness chases. Fear clings. Strength stands still. Her silence is the moment she sees who you truly are. Chapter 4. The Two Roads, Person A versus Person B, the story. Let's paint a scenario with two men, same woman, same situation, totally different outcomes. The situation. A woman who has been texting a man daily suddenly slows down and goes quiet. No explanation. No warning. Person A, the emotional man. Day 1. Hey. Everything okay? Day 2. Did I do something wrong? Later. Are you losing interest? Then. Why are you ignoring me? He spirals. He loses dignity. He becomes her emotional responsibility. She feels suffocated, guilty, overwhelmed, and pulls away further. Outcome. Attraction dies. Person B, the Stoic man. Day 1. He notices the shift. He remains calm. He doesn't force a response. Day 2. He continues living his life. Workout. Work. Friends. Purpose. Day 3. He sends one grounded message. Hope your week is going well. No rush on replying. He gives space without disappearing. He communicates without pressure. He remains steady. She feels safe, seen, respected, not judged, not suffocated. And she returns, not from obligation, but desire. Outcome. Attraction deepens. Chapter 5. What to do when she goes silent, Stoic strategy. Here is the Stoic response framework, simple and powerful. Step 1, don't react emotionally. Take a breath. Pause. Do nothing impulsively. Step 2, give space without punishment. Don't guilt trip. Complain. Demand explanation. Blow up her phone. Do. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay present. Step 3, shift focus to your mission. Silence is a gift. Use it. Work out. Improve your craft. Sharpen your mind. Build your life. When you focus on yourself, her silence stops being a threat. Step 4, send one calm message after reasonable time. Something like, hope you're doing well. When things settle on your end, I'd like to reconnect. Confident. Non-reactive. Respectful. Step 5, accept reality, whatever it is. If she returns, great. If she pulls away, let her go peacefully. A Stoic man doesn't beg for attention. He attracts it. Chapter 6. The final Stoic truth. A woman's silence will tell you more about her psychology, and your masculinity, than her words ever will. It reveals your level of emotional control, your self-worth, your attachment style, your patience, your understanding of feminine psychology, your ability to lead with calmness. In the end, Stoic love teaches the deepest truth. A woman's silence cannot hurt a man who remains grounded in himself. When you respond to her silence with calmness, dignity, stability, self-respect, you rise above the insecurity that destroys most men. Because love is not about controlling outcomes. It's about controlling yourself. And when you become that man, balanced, clear, unshaken, women don't go silent to escape you. They come closer to feel your presence. Conclusion. In the end, a woman's silence is not the mystery most men fear, it's a mirror. A mirror that reflects her emotional world, her fears, her boundaries, and sometimes even her hopes. But it also reflects you. Your response, your stability, your sense of self. If there is one truth Stoic love teaches us, it is this: her silence is never the problem, your reaction to it is. When a woman goes quiet, it doesn't always mean she's losing interest. Often, it means she's overwhelmed, unsure, or simply trying to protect her heart. Sometimes she needs to step back to make sense of her feelings. Sometimes she needs space to evaluate the connection. And sometimes, yes, she's slowly disconnecting. But whatever the reason, you cannot control it, and trying to will only push her further away. A Stoic man doesn't chase the silence, fill the emptiness with fear, or try to force emotional clarity. He understands that distance is part of the human experience. He remains steady. He respects her space. He leads with calm confidence instead of desperation. And most importantly, he never abandons his own center trying to hold on to hers. Because the truth is simple. A man who stays grounded when she pulls away becomes the man she trusts when she returns. And if she doesn't return, then her silence becomes protection, not loss. So the next time a woman withdraws, don't panic. Don't assume the story. Don't fight the quiet. Let her be free, while you remain whole. In that balance, you'll discover the kind of strength that no silence can shake, and the kind of love that no distance can break. Thank you for watching the whole video. I hope that today's sharing about love will bring you new perspectives and help you gain valuable lessons. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share it with your loved ones. I am very grateful for your companionship, and hope that each video will help you get closer to a happy and lasting love. See you in the next videos. Wish you a wonderful and inspired day.